Hello everybody and welcome to another Beyond All Reason video. Today we are on Shallow Straits and surprisingly we do not have a 1v1 today. We're actually watching a 4v4, and as we zoom on out of the map here you'll get a bit of an indication of what's going on. So as we press F5 to go back to the menu, all the drawings everywhere, everyone's saying what's going on. And we have a bit of a mixed bag when it comes to OS numbers. You can see here all over the place. We've got Barcast, the big name here today. Barcast with an OS of 35 in small teams. Obviously, huge player in the 1v1 scene and fellow content creator extreme. So we'll see how well Barcast does. He should be able to carry his team here, being the strongest player of everyone, but we'll see. And his teammates are K Wilson and Seventh Prince, and finally Viola. Viola going for C here. And we have Seventh Prince going vehicle and K Wilson also going bots. They're all arm at the front here, with Viola and Barcast playing core. We're probably going to see Seventh Prince doing the exact same thing as Go Getter is and walk straight across this bit to get across the map as quick as possible. Speaking of as quick as possible, we can see Shadon here already across into the central island and has actually built his factory over there instead of doing what K Wilson's done and positioned himself at the back. This will give Shadon a better position to, well, be able to kind of build this bridgehead from. However, it does kind of leave him a bit open if stuff goes wrong, and Viola is able to get round here and get some destroyers, then Shadon may be a bit screwed, but we'll see how it goes. For the rest of the red team, we have Zern here playing as the C player with not really much in the way of energy production or even units being produced right now. And finally, for the red team, we see Horsek, who is only just getting his air lab up, as we see Barcast has a bomber and a scout already on its way. Maybe a bit of a greedy start for energy production here, but the air lab finishes just as the scout's about to fly over. Now, what we didn't see here is Horsek actually went for bot lab start, then ate the bot lab and turned it into an air lab, which is why he's a little bit behind here in terms of air factory, but it has given him the land con to be able to build his ground area a little bit quicker, and also meant that if Barcast happened to have a fight up with that, he didn't lose all his build power. So strengths and weaknesses to that play. Barcast has kept his commander in base and is just kind of building up. He's going for a heavy transport here, so it looks like he's probably going to move his commander over the cliff into the water, maybe, to try and capture this corner island. Meanwhile, Shadon unfortunately keeps letting in leaks every now and again, with yet another scout making its way in. Will Horsek notice it, or will he just lose this constructor here? He does notice it, but the battle of the century. Scout versus Con. The scout runs away. So let's look at the front. So what's going on over here? Go Getter holding pretty well, very far up, but with lashers / whistlers now making their way to the front line, it's going to these LLTs are going to start falling pretty quickly. It's going to need something a bit more substantial to be able to hold those off, and with his factory so far away, it's going to be a little bit difficult. Really, Shaden should be pushing forward for some units here to try and help Go Getter stave off this attack, as Go Getter's kind of 2v1 at the moment. Barcast looks like he's actually investing in C here. Maybe his plan to stay air has kind of gone. Yeah, he's completely abandoned his air. He's got this one constructor just slowly building up some air in the back and is now focusing on C. He's told his team, make AA. I'm not air anymore. So change of plans from Barcast. Initial plan was for him to obviously stay air, but not anymore. He's hoping that his opponent will invest heavily into air, or into AA rather, because, you know, he started off air, and that's our idea, is to waste your opponent's resources in that manner. With a beamer, though, about to drop on the front line, it's going to be difficult for Go Getter and Shaden to kind of hold here for too long if they're not careful. Meanwhile, though, Horsek has a plan cooking here. He's got a bunch of air transports and he's built some beamers, and he's picking up the beamers with the air transports. Now, bear in mind that there is no air anymore for Team Blue, so it's not going to have anything to stop him. We'll see how well this goes, but meanwhile, Go Getter still holding on this front. The rocket bots were desperately needed as LLTs start to fall. Holding on for now, at least. Horsek has moved his commander down to try and assist. Zern's doing okay. Definitely needs more units, though, is really lacking. But saying that, they have lost 2 metal extractors. Horsek has forgotten to give them back here after they were destroyed earlier on. Horsek has made his way into the sea here in an attempt to push back the boats of Viola. Viola, without a single submarine or destroyer here, kind of now completely forced off just due to having a commander in the water. Ooh, Go Getter doing a ballsy play here, marches straight into the beamer and doesn't even destroyed. Get the D-gun off. That's a big oopsie there. And now also all of the beamers, all of the rocket bots get just still killed by this beamer. That was not the sacrificial play that was needed. Beamer does go down, but still, that's a lot of metal to leave on the front line. But as we say that, the air transports make their way across. Oh, it just got down in time. Yep, 7th Prince just like, oh, what the hell? Why is there beamers in my base? Horsek without the energy to fire them, though. And that's 7th Prince's entire base just completely destroyed. I can't believe this is working. Pinging, going, help me, but Barkar said, you need to build your own AA. K. Wilson just calls the GG that they are starting to lose somewhat this front line as well anyway. Shaden and Go Getter doing a good job at keeping pressure up. Zern doing a great job at keeping Barcast at bay as well. And meanwhile, Horsek's just flying around and dropping beamers in people's bases. This is that next level hot drop in. It's like, don't hot drop units, just hot drop beamers into people's bases, because, you know, why not? I can't believe this is worked. AA boats here not moving in. They should be over here to try and save. A little bit too late as they now move in, and K. Wilson's base is going to be gone. Barkas calls the GG. Loses one beamer there. But that will be the end of the airdropped beamers, at least for now. And all of the teams resigned. Beamers have just completely destroyed the entire back line of the blue team. And all 6 players done extremely well. Now, there's still 3 comms left. Don't forget, like, the blue team still has 3 comms. They've just lost their entire base. There is 3.5k worth of metal on this front line, but Viola now has to try and manage 3 comms, manage rebuilding this. He needs to get this beamers kind of dealt with in order to rebuild. He's trying his best. Whistler's doing okay so far. Horsek having to deal with subs. The micro, the dodging. Oh, he missed. He got hit by that one. You can't dodge these ones. There's not much he can really do down here anymore. There's nothing really here. The destroyers are just being built in a slow effort to try and clear up around here. This is not a bad play. If Viola could get some boats either this way or around the top, there could be a huge difference. But Viola's actually moved all of their boats to the south. But when it comes to APM, they are 3v1ing right now. So, oh my God, the dodging, the dodging. Somehow managing to out-dodge all of these torpedoes. Oh, the accidental click on the metal extractor. Horsek pretty low.
Commander destroyed.
And we'll be dead as soon as those guys rock up. And meanwhile, Viola at the front here lost this last
Commander destroyed.
Lost the C1, and that will be all she wrote for the blue team. There is no way Viola can, like, get this back into gear. So, was a fun match. Definitely something different. Horsek with his
Commander destroyed.
Beamer drops. Definitely something that the blue team was not expecting for. Whether that would have gone
destroyed
quite so well if Barkas wouldn't have switched out of air. Probably not, but you know what? It was fun. It's definitely something different. So well played. And I mean, technically this game isn't over yet, but I mean, let's be honest. I don't see it going very far further than this. As we speed it up, yeah, literally just playing
Battle
it out.
Ended.
But there we go. GG. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all next time.